ahead.
はい。初公開です。
The first time to show. First time to show
いや、
here.
雲が
初実機プレイと
Look
いう
at
こ
the
とで、
cloud.
そうですね、世界初ですね。
The first time in the world.
はい
In the
こ
world.
れ
Yes.
同時通訳で海外の方も
And
で
we
す
do
よ
have
ね。
the simultaneous
はい。
interpretation too. So
いや、雲やっぱいいですね。
look at the
これすごいですね。
cloud.
そうですね。このやっぱり明暗の表現っていうのが
So the
一時期すごい大事
expression
なん
of
で、
the
そこら
nature is
辺
quite
は
important.
なんですかね、力入
Thank
れ
you
て
for
構
notice.
成してます。
We actually made a much people to do so.
巡ってみましょうか。
And then let's go to
でき
different
る時間が
towns.
許す限り。
はい
As time allows
じ
for
ゃあ
us, let's
今田さん、
choose
どこに行きたいですか？
where do you
いや
want
で
to
も
go?
先ほどちょっと言ってたな、
For
獣人ですね。
example, the beast man
獣
village.
人。はい。
はい。
いるところをちょっと見ていい
Could you
しま
try
いましょう
that
か。
location?
ケノモ。ケノモ。わかりやすい。
Alright, so the village name is called Kenomo.
いいですね。やっぱここら辺がね、早いんですよね。
Isn't this nice? Because you can travel to a different town or village instantaneously.
ストレスないんですよ。
Yes, that's true, because
ここ
then
はですね、
that's
まあ、
stress
ジョギ
free.
の村と言いつつ、なんか人間も住んでるところが
So
まず
it's a village where the wild ones live, but you also have regular people living there as well.
なんとこんな感じで獣人がいるんですね。
So it looks like this, and then you come across the wild ones.
干し肉がうまいぞとか結構
They're
のんきな種
saying
族
lines like, "We love dry
耳
meat."
が、はい、耳が、はい、ついてます
You
ね。
can see their ears sticking out of their heads, right? And they live in these
村の
houses.
中でちょっと
This
二つ
is
の
what
種
their
族が
village looks
そうなん
like.
ですよ。共存しているというか。
So two races are living side by side on this
何
island.
かそうですよ、そんなことしてたら。
これでっか
I
い
have a feeling trouble is going to ensue between these people.
喋れますね。
So you can speak to this lion-like statue. It looks like a
海見て
statue.
ますけど。
海見てますね。
That lion was staring into the
を
ocean.
紹介するときに撮っときましょう。
そうですね。
気になるなぁ。
So I'm sure you're curious, but we'll leave it at that.
まあ上下の移動とかすごい別にここ
You can see that they can climb up ladders.
はい。
So this game introduces the element of elevation in height and depth.
木の上の街。
I
あと
see.
獣人はあれなんですよ。
Now,
お金でやり取りで
these
きないから
wild
干し肉じゃ
ones,
ない
you
とやり取りできないからね。
interact with them, but you need dry meat
はい。
to barter. I see. So that's their currency. Yep. So, taking a step deeper into the worldview, because the last game was more the medieval times, and now this is a very different world. I think the characters,
海を隔てた2つの大陸を舞台としてる
they
んで、
represent a very vast world, and the ocean in this world
いろ
divides
んなものがあるから。
the world into two continents, west and east. And then now some time has passed and you can see the sun is setting. Right, so natural time progression will show a change into evening, sometimes automatically into sunset or dawn, and that will further the enjoyment of your gameplay. So let's move on to a different place. There are so many locations. Are you sure you want to show us this far? We're just in the beginning of the game, right? Okay, moving on to the next place, which is called Oars Rush. Now, listening to the music, isn't it seamless? It's really emotional, isn't it? Right, thank you so much for that. This is sort of like a town in the Wild West with the pirating spirit, very much alive, with mines, sort of like the gold rush. And we've developed the interior of the shops and stores meticulously. So you can see with more height and depth and more interior of the locations in the shops, something that we want you to focus on as well. Okay, so between night and day, this is how it will change. You can see that the music has livened up. It's more bright. Very different music. Correct. It's drastically different. I think this was a type of music that we didn't hear in the previous game. Right, so it's the Wild West, pioneer sort of music. I didn't want to make the music repetitious from the previous game, and I wanted to explore different genres. And the music also changes into the night as well. From the bustling kind of music in the daytime, it changes into a more calm and relaxed, mellow sort of music. Wow. Even now, the music changed, right? It's all very seamless and smooth. So I'm sure you compose a lot of music for all of the villages and towns, right? Yes, yes. You saw all of the locations on the world map. We needed music for all of these places, right? And for both day and night. Seems like they were trying to kill me. No, no, no. It really was a pleasure working on this game because I was tested in my composer skills and showing that difference between night and day, but also connecting them seamlessly. That was a challenge. So you've taken your inspiration from real life? Well, just as an example, say it's sort of like a same snowbound region as this previous genre. I did want to make it the same. I placed a focus and significance on the scenario of the main character, and I wanted to show different aspects of snow, even if it was sort of like the same kind of snowbound village, and taking into account the starting points and the origins of the characters and where they're coming from, and their individual journeys and stories. Alright, so you weren't basing it off of the real world, but more really working off of your imagination of Solistia. Correct. Now, we jumped over to the next location, the next town. And you can also move around in canoes and these ships as well, and you can embark on a vast journey over the ocean. Isn't that amazing? So that means we're going to embark on these ships, right? Maybe. It's very detailed, very intricately made, right? And looking at all those details is another thing we'd like you to enjoy. In this sort of city, which is having a very urban taste, I don't think this kind of city existed in the previous game. Very beautiful, isn't it? And here too, the soundtrack changes between night and day. It's very moody. It has a feeling to it. It's a little bit jazzy, isn't it? This genre didn't exist in the first game. And it's sort of like you want to hold a glass of wine in one hand and enjoy the music here, right? And in comparison, the daytime music, it's more up-tempo. It's more energetic. Right. Great switch over between night and day. And just enjoying that, I think you can spend an entire day. Right. So let's take a look at the path actions and see what you can do. Okay, let's do that for sure. You can duel the townspeople, like in the last game, but Hikari, if you win the duel, you can obtain the other person's skills. I see. And that will compel you to talk to many different people in the game. And he's a warrior, so he can use his sword and spear. But now he can obtain the skill of exploring using like a dagger. And this is the first time we're revealing the battle music. Let's listen to this for a moment. You can see the abilities that are showing on the screen. This is a strong opponent. Depending on the weapons that you have equipped, the graphics will change as well. Okay, and the latent power, I think we're seeing a glimpse of that as well, right? Correct, and that's the break. Very dynamic, isn't it? And then you saw the boost. All right, and then that ends up in him obtaining his skill using a dagger, so he can use that weapon whenever he wants to. So it's sort of like customizing in your very own way as you progress in the story. Now, with Agnia's allure and seduction, her path action, she can allure others to join the party, and in battle, the townspeople will play instruments to sort of help boost her power. So I wanted to show that to you a little bit. So previously it was just a simple battle, but when she dances, the other people that she brought along will play instruments. Okay, so speaking with Takahashi-san, what we wanted to do was, because she's a dancer, we wanted to develop her story and do something with that, with the other townspeople and in the battles. Alright, so this is a good opportunity for us to explain a little bit more for the nighttime.
For this route deal, we are able to purchase from him at daytime, but we are able to hire him at night. And then this character is able to have the acumen to find out the skill sets to purchase something in a very good way or in a discounted way. So let's go to the next one. And I hired, and so many people behind Hikari at this moment. How many? You'll see that. And if I purchase here, you see? You saw it? Right down, you saw the icon. They negotiated and then they got the discount. And then in terms of the skill set, you need to use money. This effect will be coming up. And also, there are some more skill sets for the merchandising. But this is not something you need to do, you must do. But if you really want to take some action against the NPCs here, you should do that. But you don't have to. In other words, you can ignore and you are able to just follow the main line, because time will pass quite fast if you just try to communicate with the NPC. Yep. And let's go to the battle. Yes. Oh, is it a field? Yes, field. So let's listen to the music. Look at the graphic here. High density, very detailed, very fine. So here's the battle in the field. We take the first attack. So I want to dance here to see the session from the townspeople. Look at that. He runs here and then he uses his instrument and he gives the buff to her. And I just want to show the latent power here too. So what is it? For this character, if I push the latent power here, the PP will be max, like a cap. So it gives us to widen the twist of this battle. So after that, this capability will be passed to the Hikari in this time. Let's take a look at it. So with that, Hikari is able to use his special skill from the beginning because he has already obtained the power from the previous character. So without taking the time, this Hikari is able to use their special skill set. Very great. All enemies are killed. Yes.
ブレイクしてブーストして技を叩き込む
Last time we
メインだ
needed
ったんですけ
to
ど、
do
今回
some
もそこ力
break
っていう
and
のが
we
入った
needed
ことに
to
よっ
do
て
the
結構しかも
bruised.
キャラクターによって
But
そこか
this
ら違
time
うん
we
で
now have the
幅が
allotment
広
of
が
power
るし、す
so
ごくド
that
ラ
we
マ
are
が生まれ
able
るんじゃ
to
ないか
make
と
any other
現
options
に
to
生まれてます。
give power or receive power that will generate a drama in the battle.
次のつながる戦闘になっていくってことですよ
Maybe
ね。
one battle is able to be the experience for you to have the better battle in the
これ
future.
も
Yes.
シームレスに。
シームレスに
And then seamless music change from day to night and from battle to field. Amazing.
あとはそうですね、戦闘でちょっとお見せしたい要素がもう一個あ
And I
って、
do
やっ
have one more element that I want to show here.
はい。
ぱり戦闘って結構なんか繰り返しやることも多いんで、
Battle
今回
is
は
something you need to do
左下に
many
見えてるん
times
で、そうですね、
continuously.
ワイプ消し、
And
今
could
ゲームスピ
you
ードが変えら
eliminate
れ
the
るようになって
wipe?
まし
And you
て、
can change the
意
game
外とちょっと
speed
速くすること
from
が
the
できるようにな
left
りました。
down, double speed.
そうですね、サクサクと。
サクサクと。
Very fast and a good tempo to proceed the battle.
すごいガンガン
And
い
the
くんです
skill
よ。
set? Yes, skill set will be used in a very short time, and also you can see the tempo of this battle with the double speed.
そうですね。あとはさ
So
っ
it's
き
your
覚え
choice.
た技
Yes.
でいくつかやっぱり覚
And
えてて、
obtained skill
やっ
sets
ぱ
are
り
there,
槍と剣じゃつけないような
and the
弱点
spears
とか
and
そういう
the
ふうにやれば
sword are not
つくことが
enough
できたり
to
はい
get the break shot to the enemy sometimes. So you need to use the skill set you obtained from the town people sometimes. And here's the other skill set from the different characters, and I just can enjoy the battle. But you want to see something else?
やっぱその通常バトルの BGM って一
Yeah,
番緊張するんです
in
よ
the
ね。
usual battle
そういうの
music,
もう
it's something very
ゲームの顔み
difficult
たい
for
な
me to
なんかメイ
create
ン
to
テーマ以上に
compose.
やっぱこの曲はすごくナイーブになって、
So
なんか
I
今
was a
本
little
当
bit
ちょっ
naive
と
or
な
a
んか
little
ユーザーの
bit
方々
sensitive
が
to create this
なん
music.
かそのどう思ってるかちょっとドキドキしながら
Because people listen to this music so many times, alright? So that's something I really want to be care, and I really want to hear the feedback from the users. Yes, the time for the normal battle is quite long in the series of the game. That's right. So I actually created quite carefully about this music.
というわけ
Please
で、
enjoy
そんな
that. Thank
こん
you.
なでバトルも終わりました。
はい、あり
So
がとう
this
ご
is
ざ
the
い
end
ま
of the
す。
battle demonstration.
まだもう3分ぐらいかな、時間
I
があ
do
る
have
ので、
3 minutes
せ
to
っか
go.
くなので、先ほども紹介したイベントと
So
かを
let's go to the
イベン
event.
トを見てみようかなと思い
As
ま
I
す。
showed a little
イベン
bit.
ト行けますか？ちょっと
Can I
頑張ろ
show
う。
my
時間が許す限り。そうですね。
As time allows?
ここまでになります
Yes.
本当はこのタイトル画面も見せたいんですけどね。
I want to show the title screen
あ
too.
あんまし見せてくれない
Thank you. Very
今回こ
short.
ういろいろ主人公いますんで、
And then I do have the many
そう
characters
ですね。
here.
で今回
And
は
where do you start?
光を
Well, I choose
ちょっと冒
Hikari.
頭のイベントだけになるかもしれない。
そうですね
Just showing the first event a little bit.
祈ってんのか光。やめとけよ。んなことに意味があるなら。そいつらは砂の中にいるね。今頃剣を握ってる。
祈ってなどいない。ただ考えていた。同じ理想を胸に死んだ者たちがいると。この剣は友のために。
時間だ王子殿。
行こうリツ。
すごい。このあたりも今作ならでは。
Very good.
いいですね。
そうですね。やっぱりカメラはそうですね。
Look at the camera movement. I mean, that was also seamless too. And here's the battle. Yes.
いやー見入っちゃいますねやっぱ。
そのまま返す。
俺は成り上がるんだ。天に届くくらい上まで。こんな地べたで死んでたまるかよ。
心強いなリツ。進むぞ苦国のために。
いやー、ここら辺でねいろいろとチュートリアルも入ってきてる。
And here's a tutorial
はい。
to get used to this system. Yes.
今回はねちょっと早く皆様に見せたいということで飛ばさせていただきます。
So let's keep it speedy to show the event as much as I can.
まだまだだな。このまま進むぞリツ。
おう。
上に行くと、あら、俺は
Top of the hill.
二
Yes.
度目の活躍で敵を
強
知る
そうっすね。
高橋さん
Seems
そろそ
quite
ろじゃあ
strong.
これぐらい
Oh,
です
it's
かね。
time. That's time to
ここま
stop.
でですね。